Hey guys, what's going on? InAxis21 here, and as promised, I am doing a review of the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal. Now, the very first thing that they did was a whole bunch of media stuff, which they showed how Call of Duty is in the media so freaking much. And as you notice in the game, I was down by 7, because I think the dude was like 7-1. That didn't stop me, hell no, I still won the game. Also said how there's a holiday in November known as Call of Duty time, and that's when the release of Call of Duty always is. It also ties in with the media, and they said that overall there has been 100 million players for Call of Duty. This month there will be over 40 million players, and there will be over 10 million players playing Call of Duty just today. And for Call of Duty Ghosts, they're really going to kick up the holy shit reflex. Quote the guy that was there and said it. And on the trailer, which I'm sure that you've seen by now, because it's going to be everywhere, they had a track on Eminem's new his new album, which I don't know what it's called, but the song was called Survival. Well, big thing that I noticed was the one-shot, one-kill revolvers and shotguns, which you know I'm going to hate. I also noticed some noob tubes, which I know everybody hates those. I don't really care for them. But the blast radius on it did not look very big, so I'm hoping that it won't be a big problem. I also had this new thing. It looked like it was like a rocket launcher, but the rockets on it like split out and went different places, and I don't know if it's a heat seeker or what the hell it was, but it looked pretty damn cool. They had a new type of juggernaut. I'm not quite sure what it's called. They had the thing where you can take off both your primary and or your secondary guns and hold the combat knife. You can play as a girl character, and the bass within the guns, just the audio is really bassy again, which you know I'm gonna love, because I sound home for days. You can destroy a whole bunch of shit, I noticed that. When you customize your soldier, that's like the number one thing that they've been pushing, is customization of your soldier. You don't create a class, you create a soldier. There's over 20,000 different combinations for how your soldier can look. There's over 20 new kill streaks, there's over 30 new weapons, and it is an 80% overhaul from Modern Warfare 3, which is what I'm playing right now, as you can see. But I think I just tied it up. For what you pick for your look is what you also can unlock. I'm not sure if that includes guns, but what you pick is what you unlock, pretty much. Or, you know, you can like step it up with your look. I don't know. They have a new mobile app that's going to be coming out, and I noticed on the app where they had the class creation menu type thing, your gun can have up to 4 attachments. That's why I said 4 attachments. And the secondary can have up to 2. They have these new dual render scopes, which you can look down the scopes and see what you're looking down at. Check out this kill. I thought that was pretty cool. For a kill, at least. Dual render scopes. You can look down the scope, see what you're looking at down the scope, and you can also have your peripheral vision as well. There's up to 35 new perks. Well, not new, but there's up to 35 perks. It was in a row of 5 times 7. 7 by 5, I don't know. And you get 8 points for your perks. Just like in Homefront, we had a certain amount of points, and each perk is worth a certain amount of points. You get up to 8 points for your perks, and you choose what perks, and they have points to each perk. And each class or each soldier that you make has its own prestige. So you can have one class that's in first prestige, another class that's in third prestige, another class that's in 10th prestige, but on your player card you will be ranked as 14th prestige for having one that's in the first prestige, one that's in third, and one that's in 10th. So it'll all add up for you. And everything will carry from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, also as from the PS3 over to the PS4, everything will carry over, DLC and everything. That's the end of this game. So I'm going to have to speed this up real quick. There's a new game type called Cranked. It's just like TDM, except every time that you get a kill, you have a clock countdown. A clock that counts down. It's 30 seconds, and if you don't get a kill within those 30 seconds, you will explode and die. So if you camp, you're not going to be doing very good. There's a new game type called Search and Rescue, which is basically search and destroy means kill confirmed. When you die, you drop a dog tag. If your teammate picks it up, you respawn. If the enemy picks it up, you can't respawn for that round. There's a new game mode called Squads, which has a very smart AI. The AI would drop shot, jump shot, lean around corners, corner camp, everything that a real person would do, pretty much. In Squads, there's Safeguard, which is a 4-player co-op, which I didn't really get a whole bunch of. There's also a 6-person squad, which is you and all your friends versus an offline squad of AI, which is chosen by other players. So like one person can choose all the classes for you to go against, and then you go against that squad with your own squad, pretty much, if you understand that. There's field orders. I'm not sure if it's in every game mode, but I'm sure that it was in Cranked. Basically, you get, well, there's a briefcase, and if you pick up the briefcase, you have a field order, like get a drop shot or get 2 drop shots in a row. And if you do that, then you unlock a care package, and that care package will get you anything just like a normal. The knifing in the game looks very, very real. Instead of you just like swiping your knife, you actually stab into the guy. Kind of like on Battlefield 3. Everything that they did for the movement of the game is meant to keep your momentum up, like vaulting over stuff. You can slide underneath stuff. It's all to keep your momentum going. A lot of people will be sound whoring because they've definitely stepped up the game in the sound department, because the soldiers that are in the game will give shout outs to where the actual enemy is. So a lot of people like myself will be playing one-man army for days. There's this new, I don't know if it's an equipment or a perk called Night Owl. It looks pretty sweet. I don't know. I have no idea what it does though. There's this new thing called the Odin Strike. I think it's like the new Moab. By what I've heard, what it looks like, it decimates everything. And for the clans, there's going to be a playlist where you can go and face another clan and have like a little clan battle. Go with a clan, find another clan, and you clan battle. I think that's going to be pretty damn fun. Everybody's going to be joining clans. But it's also clan wars. Basically, there's this map, and you fight for territory on this map. I don't know what the map is of, but it's a map. You fight for territory. Whoever holds the territory for the longest will get more clan points. The more clan points that you get, the more unlocks that you get for multiplayer. Pretty much that's everything that I have. If you're looking for a more in-depth review, I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. I'm just a small commentator trying to make a living. Well, this ain't doing very good, but hell, gotta start somewhere, don't you? Wanted to get, anyways, guys. I almost said any gays. That's queer. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'm getting all tongue-tied, so I'm gonna have to finish this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay classy. InAxis21 saying, again, stay classy, and I'm out. God damn it.